girls, as I promised, I'm going to be bringing you a warm bronze smoky eye, perfect for summer, and best of all, I'll be using all drugstore products. So if you'd like to see how to get a warm summery bronze eye using all drugstore products, please continue to keep watching. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes. I do not currently have a drugstore eye primer in my collection because the one that I use from e.l.f. Cosmetics, it's only $1. Actually, I think it might have went up to $2, but it's either $1 or $2. Their regular Essentials line eyeshadow primer. You can get it at Target, Walmart, and Walgreens, or on elfcosmetics.com. It's a fantastic eyeshadow base. You just lay it down on the eye before you put your shadow on, and it gives you great pigmentation from your eyeshadows, helps them not crease and last on the eyes all day. So my eyes are already primed and we're ready to start working with color. Today I'm going to be using Wet n Wild eyeshadows in a mixture with a NYX Cosmetics glitter on top. So the color trio that I'll be using today is called Camera Obscura. And it's a warm orange, a taupe, and a blue. And while it wouldn't really seem like these colors together would work really well, I've actually used this whole trio together and it's beautiful. We're only going to be using a couple of the shades out of this one today. However, I highly recommend this eyeshadow palette. I think they run about $2.99 for the trio, and they're fantastic quality shadows. So I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer. All right, girls, we're up close and personal, aren't we? Okay, so some of my favorite makeup brushes are not from the drugstore. However, if I had to recommend a drugstore brand of makeup brushes that just make fantastic products, again, I go back to e.l.f. Cosmetics. They offer fantastic brushes. Their studio line brushes run from $3 to $6, and they have a few $8 and $10 brushes as well, but most of them are $3. They are fantastic quality. They wash really well, and for me, they have really lasted a long time. So first, we're going to want to start with a fluffy brush. This is the Sigma E40. However, e.l.f. has one that they just call the tapered blending brush. That one would work the exact same. And like I said, we've already primed our eyes, but we're going to go in here to this peachy color. And we're going to get that all over the brush. And we're just going to blend that into the crease. Blending a color in between your crease and your brow bone gives a nice transition, so that way you don't have a harsh color change from the lightness of your skin and your eyebrow to the darkness of the eye. So we're going to run that in windshield wiper motions all the way through the crease. And again, you want to take a look at both eyes and make sure that they're even. Anytime you're working with bronzy or smoky or dark colors, this brush is going to be a lifesaver for you, because you're going to want to make sure that after you add a color, you go in and reblend, so that way everything runs together really smoothly, nothing looks choppy, and you don't have any harsh lines. So next, from that same palette, we're going to take a flat eyeshadow brush. This is from the e.l.f. Cosmetics line, and it's their eyeshadow C brush. I like to use this particular brush to pat color on the lid. And we're going to take that top shade in the trio. It's a really brown gray color, but the pigment that we'll be putting on top of it, it'll look really pretty with it. I'm going to be taking one of my favorite Wet n Wild eyeshadows. This is in the color Creme Brulee. And it is a single eyeshadow, however, you can find it in a lot of their trios and quads. And we can use that exact same brush that we just used, and we're just going to go in here and highlight the brow bone. So now that we've added another color, we want to take our blending brush again and just run over everything, so that way we don't have any harsh lines. Next, I'm going to be going in with a Milani single eyeshadow in the color Bella Bronze. It is a metallic shadow. It's absolutely beautiful. These run about $3.50 to $4, just depending on which drugstore you purchase them at. And I get most of my Milani Cosmetics at either CVS or at Walgreens. Not every Walgreens carries them though, so it just kind of depends what area. We're going to use that same flat shadow brush, and that's what I love about this look, is it's really easy, and you use the same brush for a lot of different parts. This is a lot like the ColourPop shadows. It's a little more powdery than them, but it still definitely does have quite a bit of softness to it. So you just want to be careful when you're using it. And we're going to pack that Bella bronze on top of the lid. So now we have that bronze color all over the eye. Again, when you add a color, you're just going to go back in and soften that line. So I'm liking the way that it's coming along. Let's go ahead and add some shimmer to the look to give it a little bit of spice. Today I'm going to be using the NYX pigment. It comes in a roller ball. And this particular product is fantastic because it's not near as messy as like the little potted pigments, but it's still just as beautiful. This is in the color Nude. And I like to rub this right on the eye and then blend it out with a finger. So that's what we're going to do. And you want to focus more of this color right on the lid and more in towards the center. Or I'm sorry, more in towards the inner half of the lid. You don't want to get too much product there on the outside. But we're going to go in and darken up the outside anyway, so it's okay. Again, take that flat shadow brush or your finger, really whichever you prefer, and then go in and pat that shimmer down. Because you don't want to loose on the eye or it will throughout the day fall down on your face. And then you'll have a lot of shimmer like through here. This look would be perfect for the mom who's in a rush but still wants a little something beautiful, because really you can skip some of those base colors and just throw down Bella bronze and the shimmer on top and then blend the bronze up through the eye and it would be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we now have a dark warm orange brown and then that beautiful bronze right on the eyelid. And you know what? I've been dying to try this eyeshadow in a look. I've only swatched it. So what I'm going to do is add the ColourPop Cosmetics Super Shock eyeshadow in the color Nillionaire. If you're not familiar with ColourPop Cosmetics, I recently did a review with swatches on all the eyeshadows that I own from them. I'll link it in the bottom bar down below. But Nillionaire is a metallic eyeshadow with a bronze and gold duochrome shift to it. So I'm going to use my finger to apply this and add it right on the lid. Oh, there's the sparkle I was looking for. Gosh, this is beautiful, ladies. So we're going to put that all over the lid. Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. I just knew I'd love this eyeshadow. So now we have our eyeshadow done. And we're going to go ahead and move into winged liner. I'm going to bring in a little bit closer for winged liner. So that way you can see what Mama's doing. And I look down a lot to do my winged liner. And that's just because the camera angle, you know, I kind of have to. Let's go ahead and throw some just regular eyeliner on first. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Silk-a-Seam eyeliner in Noir, which is just the black. And we're going to run this in the waterline. On the top. And that just gives the appearance of fuller, thicker lashes. And then on the bottom. Said previously, I don't like harsh lines in my makeup. So what I'm going to do is take a small pencil brush and go in with that warmer shadow that we used and just smoke out the lash line on the bottom a little bit so that way you don't have that stark black line. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, so now we've smoked out that bottom lash line. I'm going to cover up my ColourPop eyeshadow because that creamy consistency, they will dry out. And then we're going to use a little bit of liquid liner on the top line. I'm going to be using the Jessie's Girl liquid liner, and it's metallic metal packaging, you probably won't see it, but it's Jessie's Girl liquid liner. It is in the color black. You can buy this exclusively at Rite Aid, and they run about $7. It's a fantastic liquid eyeliner. It's perfect for beginners, and it's really user friendly. So let's go ahead and line our eyes. Okay, so now we have our liquid liner on. We've got our regular eyeliner and our waterline, and we've smoked out our bottom lash line. We're going to finish it off with mascara. Today I'm going to be using the Rimmel Lash Accelerated Mascara. It's one of my very favorite drugstore mascaras. I've got a few drugstore mascaras that I just purchased that I'm looking to do reviews on. I just need to hurry up and get through some of my other mascaras first so that we don't have too many open and then they all dry out. So today we'll be using the Lash Accelerator. I feel like where this mascara really shines is how well it does on my bottom lashes. Okay, so now that we have finished our mascara, we're just going to add some lashes. And these are the Ardell Spiky Lashes. I believe they're number 386. So just adding these to the eyes. Okay, so now that we have lashes on, we're going to take our hair down. I added a very light pink lip gloss. And I'll give you a close-up of the eyes so you can see all the shadow shimmering. It's so beautiful. I love this combination together. I really hope you enjoyed this look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Silk Seam. God. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Silk Seam